Have you ever sat down to stream your favorite show or join an important video call, only to find your internet crawling at a snail's pace for no apparent reason? The frustration is real. Pages take forever to load, videos buffer endlessly, and you're left wondering what on earth is going on with your connection. That was exactly my situation last week. I was in the middle of a crucial video call for work, and suddenly the screen froze. My colleagues' voices turned into robotic garble, and the meeting came to a standstill. It wasn't just a one-time glitch. This kept happening, and it was driving me up the wall. At first, I did what most people do. I blamed my internet provider. But then, curiosity got the better of me. I decided to check my Wi-Fi device list, and that's when I noticed something odd. A device named Michael's laptop was connected to my network. The thing is, there's no Michael in my household. Not even close. The realization hit me like a ton of bricks. It felt as if a stranger had just walked right into my home, sat down on my couch and started using my stuff, without so much as a knock on the door. It was unsettling, to say the least. Who was this mysterious guest? And what were they doing on my network? Were they just browsing? Or could they be snooping through my personal files? Or worse? The thought of someone piggybacking on my connection, and possibly putting my data at risk, was enough to make me uneasy. These days, our Wi-Fi isn't just for our phones and laptops. It connects everything: smart TVs, security cameras, even our fridges and thermostats. Our entire digital lives run through that invisible network. And yet, without realizing it, I had left my digital front door wide open for anyone to stroll right in. No locks, no alarms, just an open invitation. As I started digging deeper, I discovered I wasn't alone. This is a surprisingly common problem. So many people set up their Wi-Fi once and then forget about it, never thinking twice about who might be joining their network. The truth is, most of us use weak or default passwords, sometimes even the ones printed right on the router. It's like leaving your house key under the doormat and hoping no one finds it. And here's the kicker. Hackers aren't always some shadowy figures in hoodies. Sometimes it's just a neighbor looking to save a few bucks by hopping onto your Wi-Fi. It could be anyone within range. Without proper security, your network is basically waving a giant welcome flag to anyone nearby. You might as well put up a sign that says, "Free Wi-Fi, come on in." But here's the good news. Securing your Wi-Fi isn't rocket science. You don't need to be a tech genius or spend hours on complicated setups. With just a few simple changes, you can lock things down tight. Think of it like locking your front door at night. It's a basic step, but it makes all the difference in keeping your home and your digital life safe. There are a handful of easy steps you can take to keep out unwanted guests. Change your default password, update your router's firmware, and regularly check which devices are connected. It's all about being proactive. Once I figured out what to do, I quickly removed Michael's laptop from my network, changed my password, and set up stronger security. It was surprisingly simple and incredibly satisfying. Taking back control of my Wi-Fi felt empowering. No more freeloaders, no more slow speeds, just peace of mind. I want you to feel that same sense of security and confidence in your own digital space. Let's work together to make sure your digital home stays private, protected, and truly yours. Here's what you need to know to lock down your Wi-Fi and keep out uninvited guests. Let's get started. So, what is Wi-Fi really? You probably use it every day, but have you ever stopped to think about how it actually works? Or what makes it so essential in our modern lives? Imagine Wi-Fi as your very own personal radio station. But instead of playing music, it's broadcasting the internet all around your home. It's a way to send data back and forth without any wires, making it possible for you to browse, stream, and connect from anywhere in your house. Here's how it works. Your internet provider sends a signal into your house, usually through a cable. Your router then takes that signal and transforms it into invisible waves, radio waves, that travel through the air. Devices like your phone, tablet, laptop, or even your smart TV are all equipped to pick up these waves. That's why you can move from room to room, or even out into the backyard, and still stay connected. No messy cables required. But here's something you might not realize. Those Wi-Fi waves don't just stop at your walls. They can easily pass through windows, doors, and even some walls, reaching your neighbors or anyone nearby, sometimes even out to the street. It's a lot like a radio station that anyone in range can tune into. If your network isn't protected, anyone close enough can try to connect. That might be fine if you're just sharing music, but when it comes to your private data, like emails, bank info, or personal photos, You definitely don't want strangers listening in. Think of an unsecured Wi-Fi network like an old-fashioned party line telephone. Anyone can pick up the line and listen, or even join the conversation, whether you want them to or not. And if someone connects to your Wi-Fi without your permission, they're not just invading your privacy, they're also sharing your internet speed. More devices mean slower speeds for everyone in your home. Even worse, someone with bad intentions could use your connection to access illegal content, or try to spy on your online activity. This could put your personal information and even your identity at risk. That's why your Wi-Fi network is like the front door to your digital home. You wouldn't leave your house unlocked, so don't leave your Wi-Fi open to anyone who happens to be nearby. Leaving your Wi-Fi unprotected is like leaving your front door wide open with the key in the lock, an open invitation for anyone to walk right in. So, it's crucial to guard your network, not just to keep your internet fast, but to protect your privacy, your data, and your peace of mind. Remember, an open network is an open invitation for trouble. Don't make it easy for hackers or freeloaders to take advantage of your connection. Next, let's look at some simple steps you can take to lock down your Wi-Fi and keep your digital life safe and secure. How do you keep strangers out? With a password, the key to your digital home. Your router scrambles your data with encryption. Only those with the right password can unlock it. No password? Your network's wide open, like leaving your front door unlocked. The password is your first line of defense. When you connect a device, the router checks if you have the right key. If not, you're denied access. Simple as that. That's why your password matters. A weak password is like a flimsy lock. A strong one is a deadbolt. Don't use something easy or obvious. Make your password strong and unique. It's the foundation of your network's security. Treat it like the key to your house. Don't let just anyone walk in. How do hackers get in? Usually by guessing. Most people use predictable passwords. Password, 123456, or their pet's name. Hackers try these first, or use info from your social media. Many never change the default password printed on the router. Hackers can find lists of these online, like having a master key. So, change your network name and password right away. Don't advertise your router brand or your identity. Pick something unique and anonymous. Just these 2 steps block most basic attacks. If guessing fails, hackers use software for dictionary or brute force attacks. Dictionary attacks run through huge lists of common words and leaked passwords. If your password is a word or simple phrase, it's cracked fast. Brute force attacks try every possible combination: letters, numbers, symbols. Short, simple passwords fall in seconds. But a long, complex password, mixing cases, numbers, and symbols, can take centuries to crack. Length and complexity are your best friends. You don't need an unbreakable password, just one that's too much trouble to crack. Hackers will move on to easier targets. Make your password a fortress. Don't use single words or patterns. The harder it is, the safer you are. That's your best defense. Hackers don't guess passwords by hand. They use software tools anyone can find online. These programs scan for networks, show security types, and automate attacks. A hacker can sit outside, capture your network's encrypted data, and try to crack it offline. You won't even know it's happening. The software runs through millions of password guesses until it finds a match. That's why you can't rely on luck. Assume someone might try. Your best defense? A long, complex password. Automated tools fail against strong security. Don't make it easy for them. Build your digital walls high. Ready to lock down your Wi-Fi? In today's world, your home Wi-Fi is the gateway to your digital life. Just like you wouldn't leave your front door unlocked, you shouldn't leave your Wi-Fi open to intruders. Let's make sure your network is as secure as possible. Here's a simple 5-step plan anyone can follow to protect their Wi-Fi. Whether you're a tech newbie or a seasoned pro, these steps will help keep your information safe from prying eyes and cyber threats. First, create a strong, unique password for your Wi-Fi network. Aim for at least 12 to 15 characters, and mix uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special symbols. Avoid using common words or easily guessed phrases like password or 123456. Use a memorable phrase, like a favorite quote or song lyric, and turn it into a code by swapping letters for numbers or symbols. This makes it tough for hackers, but easy for you to remember. Second, change your network's name. also known as the SSID. The default name often reveals your router's brand or model, which can help hackers target you. Don't use personal information like your name, address, or apartment number in your network name. This keeps your identity private and makes it harder for outsiders to identify your network. Instead, pick something generic or funny, but make sure it doesn't give away any personal details. A creative name can add a bit of fun while keeping you anonymous. Third, use the strongest encryption available. Always choose WPA2 or, even better, WPA3 if your router supports it. Encryption scrambles your data, making it unreadable to anyone who tries to intercept it. WPA3 is the latest and most secure option, offering better protection against modern hacking techniques. Never use WEP. It's outdated and easily cracked. Fourth, keep your router's firmware updated. Manufacturers regularly release updates to patch security holes and improve performance. An outdated router is an easy target for cybercriminals. Enable automatic updates if your router allows it. If not, set a reminder to check for updates every few months. Staying up to date is one of the simplest ways to stay secure. Fifth, set up a guest network for visitors. This keeps your main network private and your personal devices safe from any potential threats brought in by guests' devices. Guests can use the internet, but they won't have access to your computers, smart home devices, or files. It's a simple way to add an extra layer of protection. Always use a different password for your guest network and change it regularly. This way, you control who has access and when. When you're not expecting visitors, turn the guest network off. This reduces the number of ways someone could try to get into your system. By following these 5 steps, you turn your home network into a digital fortress. You'll keep hackers out and your personal information safe. Remember, you don't need to be a tech expert to protect your Wi-Fi. Just a little effort goes a long way. Your family and your data will thank you. Take control of your digital home today. Secure your Wi-Fi and enjoy peace of mind every time you go online. Security isn't set and forget. Your router needs regular care. Keep firmware updated to patch vulnerabilities. Most routers can update automatically. Check your settings. If not, download updates from the manufacturer's website. Make it a habit to check every few months. Enable a guest network for visitors. Guests stay separate from your main devices. If a guest's device has malware, it won't spread to your stuff. Use a simple password for guests, and turn the network off when not needed. These habits keep your network healthy and secure. Stay one step ahead of hackers. Protecting your Wi-Fi isn't just for techies, it's for everyone. By following these 5 steps, you've locked your digital doors and windows. You're in control of your own security. Your choices make a real difference. Don't wait for a problem. Be proactive. I did it, and my internet is faster and safer. It took less than 30 minutes for peace of mind. Take a little time this week to secure your network. It's your internet, your privacy, your rules. Don't let strangers in. Make your Wi-Fi a private sanctuary. You have the power to protect yourself. Stay safe, stay smart. Your Wi-Fi, your rules.